I'd like to show you one more variety of the holder on the example of this item. We leave 4 poles here as well, lengthen them in a similar way, and weave using the same technique, 2-tube rope, the same technique as while weaving a square bottom, the same principle. 1, turn, at first the lower one, then the upper one. Continue, lengthen while weaving, bend the tube in 2 halves, insert, and continue. Wrap around the tube, put the lower tube onto it and lead it and continue using the technique of rope. It's time to lengthen the tube. The main thing is to follow the sequence while turning. That is, at first we turn the one which is closer to us around one of the poles. Then we turn the one that was further from us and lead it behind the second pole. Then the rope, and repeat the same actions. At first we take the one that is close to us, turn it around the first working pole, then we take the one that is behind, twine it around the last tube and lead behind the second one. That is all. Continue. So we have woven a little. Now form the height of the holder. It will be high approximately like this. I will try to form the holder without glue with the help of clothespins. What I do, I connect the tubes, try to do it on about the same level, fix the tubes that go toward each other. One can actually do it with the help of glue, but there would be no opportunity to correct the height of the holder. This way we leave such an opportunity for ourselves to adjust the height and evenness of the holder while weaving. This way we fix. Here the most difficult moment was when we were starting to adjust everything with the help of clothespins. And now here we are finishing weaving on the groups of 2 tubes. It is important to finish it neatly. I'd like to draw your attention to one more point. Different tubes have been chosen as the tubes of the base and as the working tubes. This movement I do is important for making a tube softer. Our working tubes have to be soft, and if we don't need them, don't soften them additionally. Then, in the places of breaks, and there are many of them because we turn very often, so in the places of turns they are going to break. That is why it is very important to soften them and to use the tubes that are not very rigid. For the base of the holder we have taken rigid tubes, while working tubes are not only soft themselves, they are additionally softened by the movement like this. In this case, the turns will not make much harm to them. We are finishing these difficult places and are gradually starting some widening closer to the base. We had some widening here, then we have narrowed it and it was going more or less smooth. And further we will widen it a little again. Finish weaving. Here it will be a little more difficult. We actually do all the same things, but the holes have left small, so we have to make some effort to finish everything neatly. Our rope looks like a thread already, as if we were sewing with it. We have to lengthen the tube one more time. We are kind of sewing through the last rows. This way. That's probably enough. Now we hide everything inside. And here, from this side, we carefully cut the extra tips. And tuck the remainders inside, like when we finish weaving behind 2 or 3 rows down. Do the same with the second tube. Help with a knitting needle and push it inside carefully. That's all, the hold is ready.